All right, I'm here with a brand new pickup video going over my recent finds, some garage sale finds that didn't quite make the cut, some CCAG convention finds. You might notice that this part of the video recap is kind of a weird camera angle, different from our usual one. Beloved character known by all, Objo Dad, knocked over the Objo Gaming tripod and broke it. So while I wait to replace that, um, I'm going to just be doing it like this so I don't have to hold it. So I'm setting it down. So I went to CCAG and it was a good show. It was lacking, a few years, but they really picked it up. They've really spread it out so it's not ridiculous. Um, so it was pretty solid. And I'm pretty much bankrupted myself going to this show, but it's okay. Like I said before, working on that full Wii U set, and I saw a game there that I've only ever seen on the list of Wii U games. I've never seen this game otherwise. That game is Tumblestone. So this was actually still sealed too. I paid 40. That's right on retail, but this is one I've never seen or even heard of before. I figured I should just get it before it goes up in price any further. So Tumblestone, yay. Um, Other than that, I'm going for that full Dreamcast selection as well. And I'm a lot of games I have are either pretty rare, like mid-level stuff, or pretty rare, high-level, big boy, expensive stuff. And whew, I spent some money today. So first game I picked up, I actually saw they had this last year, and I passed it up, and waited until this year. But one I've wanted to get for a while, and one I think I might stream kind of soon. I don't know. I might stream this one on YouTube. If you'd be interested in streams from me, leave a comment down below. I have a few games, like kind of weird games, I'd like to stream. Um, but I'm not going to delay it any longer. For $100, they had a copy of Typing of the Dead. So, pretty nice. Pretty solid deal. This one usually goes for like 125-ish. So, solid deal there. And then two big boys. Just big boy time. This one was he had it at 225, which is a little above retail. I offered him 200, which is about where retail's going. Tech Romancer. This is a game I've never once seen in person, and I've been doing the full Dreamcast set since 2014, trying to go for it. I know I know what games are hard to come by. And it's not always by price either. So there's some games that are only like $15 games that are like very, very rare. And this one is just definitely rare. So great to have this one. I've heard great things about this one, so I'm interested in checking it out. And then finally, the biggest of big boys. If you thought 200 for a game was stupid, which probably it was, to be honest, how about paying 270 for a game? Yeah, I did that today. I really did do that today. I've heard nothing but good things about this one as well. This is like a weird crossover game of a bunch of different Capcom characters, and it's Cannon Spike. He had $2.99 on it, and I kind of offered $2.50 to see if he'd do it because he seemed like he was willing to make deals, and met in the middle, $2.70. So yeah, this is in great shape. He was telling me, really cool guy who sold it. He was telling me how he did. This is his original copy. He worked as a manager at EB Games and picked it up then. So kind of cool as well to know that. But I got Cannon Spike. So the big ones I'm missing now are, I believe, just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is one I've only ever seen one other time. I remember I saw it actually. The only time I've ever seen it was at the CCAG convention, and the guy wanted $90 for it. I think this was 2015, maybe 2016. If only I would have got it then, but who would have known? So, yeah, I think I'm 21, 22 complete from a full set for Dreamcast. 22 away, I should say. So it's been a fun ride. I'm not expecting it to end anytime soon, but I have been able to pick up a lot of big guys lately, which is great. So if you didn't see my last pickup video, I got a lot of really good ones too there as well. But yeah, I had a good time at the CCAG convention. Pretty solid, show. It usually is. And really well set up. I would recommend checking it out if you're. I wouldn't drive too far for it, but if you're within maybe 2.5 hours, I'd recommend checking it out. I think it's a good time, and I think it's only $10 to get in, which is I've been to some shows that are way worse that charged way more to get in, so can't complain there. But otherwise, had a good time, and I got some good pickups. I'm going to get into some garage sale finds now, and we're going to switch backdrops to the normal one because I filmed this a little while ago. Got some Saturday garage sale finds. I don't think this is going to make it into a garage sale pickups. I think this will just be a regular pickup video because this was the only stuff I got there, and also I didn't get footage. So I went to a garage sale. I've been to this garage sale before. I actually did really well at it, and I did well today too, spoiler. But I got like Pokemon Conquest there for like $3. This guy must be some kind of seller. He has all kinds of records, all kinds of games, all kinds of like DVD sets and board games. Not sure what the deal is. He doesn't seem to know much about games. Maybe I'm reading the situation wrong, but it must be some sort of seller, maybe Amazon seller or something. But I don't know. But he had some games. There were a lot of people there already. It was listed online with pictures and everything. But everything was individually marked. But I still went through it. There was nothing too interesting on the wall, but I kind of gravitated towards the handheld stuff. And this is actually where the deals were. This stuff wasn't individually priced. He just, when I went up and asked him what he wanted, he gave me prices, flat prices on a few things. So I actually scored pretty nicely here. I'll get the games he said were $5 out of the way first. I gotta find the one. Yeah, so he charged $5 for these two I pulled out. Not prepared here. New Super Mario Brothers. I grabbed this because I have, I think, not joking, 10 case and manuals, empty case and manuals for this game. So I can complete this game pretty frequently and add to the value. So that's pretty nice. And then one I've never seen before actually has some value a little bit, like $20 or so. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I've never seen this one before. I really like picking up the Game Boy Color, like, clear games. The Game Boy Color exclusive games. I don't know what it is. I just like picking those up. So I pick up pretty much anything for that. I grabbed some more of them here. These were the ones he threw out at $2, and there was a couple gems sitting in here. First, there were some PS2 memory cards. These are always helpful for pairing up with PS2s. Makes them sell quicker on eBay. So those were $2 each. Sports Illustrated Golf Classic. Never seen this one either, but like I said, I buy anything for Game Boy pretty much. Anything interesting. Just dropped one here. Didn't know if I had this one or not, but it was only $2. Mortal Kombat. I think I had Mortal Kombat 2. Those ports are interesting. I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan anyway, and the ports aren't good for Game Boy. But they're interesting at the very least. You can see they tried. Toy Story 2. One of the, carts for that plays on either, that is enhanced by Game Boy Color. Kind of a late release for that, because that movie was like 99, right? Kind of a late release for a Game Boy game like that. But, I don't know. Monsters, Inc. I grew up playing the one on Game Boy Advance. I don't know if it's the same game or if it's different. Snoopy Tennis. I didn't know this one existed till I saw it here. And, Barbie Magic Genie Adventure. Very exciting. So I got those. I got some empty Genesis cases. Tailspin. This is one I had as a kid on Genesis, but I don't have it anymore. I must have sold it off at some point. I didn't really like it, from what I remember. Paperboy. And this one had the manual too. Tecmo Super Bowl. So those were $1 each. And then probably the score of this find. A little bit dirty. 2 controllers and all the cables. Was this Super Nintendo second model, Junior, for $60 with Mario World. So, great deal there on that. There was probably like 3 other dudes looking at the game stuff, pulling stuff out, and I just can't believe that they passed that up. That's a great deal. So, good stuff all around. I mean, once again, it's worth going to these sales, even if the stuff, looks like it's individually priced. I think there's still good deals to hit up there. So, $93 total for that stuff. Very good deal. Quality stuff there. Oh, I missed the 2 gems of the handheld stuff. I almost left. Here's the two gems of the handheld games that I picked up. One of them a 3DS game, Gravity Falls. If you don't know this one, it's based off the Disney cartoon, but holds some value. The game, and then this is a good game, Gunstar Superheroes. Kind of a follow up to Gunstar Heroes for Genesis. I have this one complete already, but for $2 as well. Gravity Falls is around like $40 loose, and Gunstar Superheroes is around $50 loose. So those were the gems of the bundle too. So yeah, just because stuff's individually priced doesn't mean that it's not going to be a great deal to be found at the garage sale. So something to keep in mind. So I got my July 4th, 4th of July flea market finds. Nothing crazy, but actually a new Dreamcast game, which is cool, and some decent stuff for a good price. So these games here were $3 each, which was nice. Art Academy, just a Nintendo published DS game, kind of cool to have. It was complete and everything. This is kind of neat. $3 for the Gears of War Ultimate Rare Replay. This was a console bundle, I believe, bundle in, but I already have Rare Replay, but it's just kind of a neat combo. It just is, 2 discs in the case, so it's nothing crazy, but not bad. And Rare Replay, I can't recommend it enough. It's great. If you don't have that, it's a great collection. Then these were really cool as well, both complete. Final Fantasy 13, 13-2. I have these both on PS3 already, but these are both now backwards compatible on Xbox, and apparently like upscaled to 4K, running really well. So I want to give these games a chance again at some point. I've only ever played maybe a couple hours of 13. I wasn't crazy about it, but I've heard it gets better, and I've heard that 13-2 is really good. So one day, but it'll be good to have, probably the best way to play them available to me now. And those were, $3 each, so pretty cheap. Other than that, got another Dreamcast game of the collection. This was kind of a guy, his game selection was pretty small. He seemed to be more selling toy stuff and stuff like that, but I did see this mixed in. I didn't pay sticker price. He had 75 on it. It's in pretty good shape. It'll need a new case, but nothing crazy. I offered him 60 for it, and he took that. So paid 60 for it. About $10 under retail. It usually goes for about 70. I'm now fewer than 25 games away to the complete Dreamcast collection. This was one I needed. I think I've found this once before, but it was missing manual at one of my local game stores. It's just not one that pops up very often. So to be able to grab it, good shape. Disc was good, and for it to be under retail, got to pick it up. When I see them at this point now, I just got to lock them in as long as they're not, ridiculously overpriced or there's nothing wrong with them. But decent day at the flea market overall. Nothing crazy, but it is always great to get more Dreamcast games I'm not seeing very often. And, especially at a deal, too. All right, back to the weird backdrop to end us off here. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you were at the CCAG, let me know what you got down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at ObjoGaming. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.